Hiking, one of the best ways to spend time in the great outdoors. With more than 70 national parks across the country, the opportunities to get out and take a hike are nearly endless. So whether you're hiking alone or in a group, be sure to follow the written and unwritten rules of the trail. Proper hiking etiquette helps instill respect for the other trail users, and it promotes stewardship of the land. The best thing you can do when hiking is to remember the golden rule. Treat others and the planet as you would like to be treated. So before embracing nature, here is a guideline of the do's in hiking. Number 1. Know your right of way. Check signage for the trail you are hiking. Do know if you're in a hiking trail or in an all-purpose trail. And follow the correct right of way yields. Signs may vary from park to park, but these are the general guidelines of yielding on the trail. Hikers coming uphill have the right of way. If you're descending the trail, step aside and give space to the people climbing up. Bicyclists yield to hikers, and horses or other pack stock come to a full stop and step to the side to give the right of way. Hikers yield to horses and other pack stock. Slowly and calmly step off to the downhill side of a trail. If you approach from behind, calmly announce your presence and intentions. Horses and other pack stock can frighten easily, so avoid sudden movements or loud noises. Number 2. Make yourself known. When you encounter other hikers and trail users, offer a friendly hello or a simple head nod. This helps create a friendly atmosphere on the trail. Though it can be difficult for someone with social anxiety, it is worth the try. Number 3. Stay on the trail or go home. Don't step off trail unless you absolutely must. When yielding, going off trail can damage or kill certain plant or animal species and can hurt the ecosystems that surround the trail. Moreover, you can wound up like Jonathan and Karen here. Number 4. Always practice the leave no trace principle. Leave rocks, vegetation, and artifacts where you find them for others to enjoy. And please, dispose your trash properly. Number 5. Do not disturb wildlife. Do you know that feeling when someone disturbs you when you're busy? Wildlife needs their space, and you need yours too, and admire from a distance. Number 6. Be mindful of trail conditions. If a trail is too wet and muddy, turn back and save the hike for another day. Using a muddy trail can be dangerous, damage the trail's condition, and damage the ecosystems that surround the trail. Number 7. Be aware of your surroundings. Always be aware of your surroundings when hiking in our national parks. It will help keep you and any members of your group safe, and it will help keep wildlife and their habitats safe and healthy. So these are some hiking etiquette guidelines that will help you have a safe, fun, and relaxing trip next time you go hiking in a national park. We have talked about the do's of hiking, but there's also much to learn from hiking don'ts. What's the big deal about it? Well, for starters, these mistakes can cause serious harm, potentially even death. It's good to know the biggest mistakes a hiker can make so you can avoid them. The don'ts of hiking. Number 1. Pick a hot day. In Philippines, pretty much every day from March to May is a hot day. But if weather news issues an excessive heat warning, it's definitely not a good idea to hike that day. Heat stroke and dehydration can be very dangerous. The time of day also matters. It's cooler in the morning and after sunset, so those are the ideal times to hike during the hot summer months. Bring a headlamp or flashlight if you're likely to be out after dark, unless you're a nyctophile and a daredevil. Number 3. Bring only junk food. Every hiker needs snacks to stay energized. However, the type of food you bring is important. Nutritious snacks such as beef jerky, energy bars, and trail mix are classic hiking snacks for a reason. They work. Salty snacks are also good. They replace the salt lost via perspiration and they lessen the potential of hyponatremia, which is a lack of sodium in the bloodstream caused by drinking too much water. Number 2. Hydrate improperly. Nothing is more crucial to a safe hike than drinking plenty of water. While sports drinks can be good in addition to plain water since they contain electrolytes, drinking sugary sodas and alcoholic beverages are a bad idea. Alcohol is both dehydrating and mind-altering. You lose fluids and make terrible decisions. A philosopher once said, "You can do it. Drink your water." Number 4. Require students to hike. Number 4. Wear denim, cotton, and flip-flops. Denim jeans and cotton t-shirts are heavy materials that will bog you down. Flip-flops offer no protection for your feet. Dressing comfortably is important when hiking, but leave these 3 items at home. It is recommended to wear dry fit or lightweight shirts and clothing, and to wear comfortable shoes and good socks for the type of hike you're doing. However, it is advisable to use hiking shoes. Number 5. Go off trail. Just don't. You can get lost, injured, or fall off a cliff. Going off trail can also harm the environment. You may create a spider trail that others then follow by mistake. This can damage habitat and the environment. Lastly, but definitely not the least, number 6. Hike alone. Hike with others, or in the least, let others know when and where you're hiking. If something goes wrong on the trail, your fellow hikers can summon help. Don't be a misled feminist and a man with fragile masculinity. Safety is for all. Now that you have been informed of the do's and don'ts of hiking, it is a prerequisite to embrace these knowledges and let it manifest during your trek. When in doubt, just remember the golden rule. Treat other trail users how you want to be treated, and respect the wildlife and lands of our great national parks.